So he comes from a commie family. I mean, that kind of makes sense if he's like literally putting up a most likely to start a revolution in his high school yearbook. It says most likely to start a revolution, and he's pulling up a Free Palestine placard. It kind of makes sense. I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm HasanPiker, and this is the HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. I'm live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. I know this is I came in hot. I came in hot with the emotional intro for once. I did that. Hopefully it wasn't too wild. It wasn't too crazy. It wasn't too emotional for you. Because there's going to be a roller coaster today. There's going to be a roller coaster today of emotions. It's a big day. It's a wonderful day. It's a fantastic day. And many of you are asking, Hasan, is it a fantastic day because you worked out and you're feeling pretty good? No, that's not the only reason. You might be thinking, hey man, oh cool, we just got started and I'm in tears already. Even though it's supposed to be a fantastic day, you're about to give us whiplash. Some of you already know why it's a fantastic day. It's the same reason as ever. Every single week. A day to look forward to, no matter what. It's Friday. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday.
Then it's Saturday, Sunday. What?
It's Friday. It's Community Census Day. That's right. It's the annual HasanAbi Community Census Day. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. We get to understand the community a little bit better today as well. The reason why we celebrate every Friday, of course, is because our forefathers fought long and hard for this right that we have. A time to have to ourselves. If you like the 5-day work week, then thank a union, thank the labor union movement, thank our forefathers who worked hard and fought with blood, sweat, and tears to ensure that you can have a weekend and enjoy yourself and have a sense of autonomy and have a sense of purpose in your life. It is August 2022. It's August 22, 2025, 11:07 a.m. and we are live. We're alive, baby, and we got a lot to talk about. But it's Friday. My only day off for this weekend next week. Yeah, well, if you're blue collar, white collar, no matter what color the collar, we got it all. All right, it's Friday. It's Friday. It's HasanAbi Census Day. We'll be doing that at 3 p.m. Pacific, as I've already said. The vibes are supposed to be immaculate today. I'm gonna tell you right now. We're gonna keep those vibes immaculate, no matter what happens. Even though some people will probably inevitably try to mess it up. Okay. Folks. Before I get into the news, and there's plenty of news to talk about, of course. This is the part of the broadcast where I tell you about my own personal news, about what's going on in the world of HasanAbi in between the time period where I press the stop streaming button and press the start streaming button. So help me God. That's what I'ma do. Don't hide the hickey, though. I got no hickeys, man. Okay? I ain't got no hickeys. Let me tell you something, okay? A lot of news happening in the world, but a lot of news happening in the HasanAbi world as well. HasanAbi universe as well. And by that, I mean, I ended the broadcast yesterday after 8 long but fantastic hours of coverage, wall-to-wall coverage. Watch the Hasan versus Hasan. Yeah, 0 bitches and 0 hickeys is right. Hasan versus Hasan. We did that. I was on Hasan Minhaj's show. It was amazing. And then after that, I played a little bit of Expedition 33 as I waited for Will, Austin, Cutie Cinderella to pull up so that we could shoot another episode of Fear. And notice how I didn't say March, because he is nowhere to be found. He is incognito, died of a self-suck incident. Yes, offline gaming, boo, I know, offline gaming. I'm in Act 2 in the story, and it's been going great. It's really, it has also been an emotional roller coaster. But did you fuck up a Tres Leches cupcake? I fucked up too. You know I'm a sucker for Tres Leche. Cutie brought Tres Leches cupcakes, and she brought key lime pies, little baby key lime pies. It was amazing. We did another banger episode. I was basically delirious by the end of it though, because like we shot from like 8:45, 9 p.m. till like 11:30, and I think I've never done this before. But like I literally got up the moment the podcast was over. I got up and I instantly went to sleep. Okay, bro, that's like 6 leches. That's true, I did. Overzealous is coming for you. What is this? Which way, Western man? Listen up, Hamas. I'm a pedophile. Versus overzealots. It is cool that a lot of these guys, like, they kind of don't fit the mold of like soft boy in the way that under previous circumstances, like a lot of these like neck bearded neo-Nazis and like edgelords online look. It's always good. It's always good to be healthy, but it's also extra good to just like flex on your haters every now and then. You know what I mean? Do a little bit of body fascism. It doesn't hurt to be able to put up big weight. And speaking of big weight, after the Fear Ant podcast was over, I went to sleep instantly, woke up early in the morning, as always, immediately went and worked out. That's right. Had a good morning overall with my little workout. You know, you already know what it is. You already know what's up. Also, this fit was fitting. If I do say so myself, I'm going back to yesterday's fit a little bit, but like this fit was low-key fitting, okay? Anyway, here it is. Here it is. We got some shoulder mobility problems, but overall, still pumping through it. Boom, 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 boom. Nice little 210 action. Not a big deal. It's nothing to me. It's light work to me. Look at that control. Goddamn, all the way up. All the way. You already know what it is. Got a little I want you to come to your senses. Annual community census at 3 p.m. PST today. Meme there as well. And then that's it. And then today's fit pick is also Unfinished Legacy. Shouts out to the Crash Dummies podcast. Shouts out to the Unfinished Legacy. That fit gives you Cuban and Dominico Park circa 1986. I love that. But yeah, a lot is going on in the universe. A lot is going on in the world of HasanAbi. A lot is going on in the world in general. Oh, I had a wonderful conversation with a friend of mine who has made it successfully out of Gaza, and he is in the United States of America now. He's going to college here. I'll be hanging out with him when I get to the Dartmouth Charlie Kirk debate. So that's amazing news as always. Obviously, I think I've given you guys a little bit of an update on that before in one of my other personal news segments. But yeah, that's what matters. You know what I mean? Everything else obviously might suck. And while everything is like shitty, when we be giving info on the Charlie Kirk debate, I want to make the drive. I don't know what the info is. I mean, I think the info is out there. It's like readily available out there in the ether, out there in the universe. I don't have any additional information on it. I'm hearing that a British man cooked you in basketball the other day. Okay, that's a lie. Don't ever trust the British. When are you and the debate kid from TikTok lining up for prep? Yeah, I thought we could do some fun content around it, considering that apparently Charlie Kirk is like very scared of Dean, the TikTok liberal Spider-Man Dean himself. And so I might do a little collabo with him. This one popped off. Oh shit, let's go. Okay, HasanAbi After Dark, let's go. King, is running for U.S. Senate, anti-Zionist, very progressive. He's already being presented as Maine's own Zoran.
And the enemy is the oligarchy. It's the billionaires who pay for it, and the politicians who sell us out. And yeah, that means politicians like Susan Collins. I'm not fooled by this fake charade of Collins' deliberations and moderation. The difference between Susan Collins and Ted Cruz is at least Ted Cruz is honest about selling us out and not giving a damn. Why can't we have universal health care like every other first world country? Why can't we take care of our veterans when they come home? Why are we funding endless wars and bombing children? Why are CEOs more powerful than unions? We fought 3 different wars since the last time we raised the minimum wage.
Listen, I totally understand why a lot of people see a swagged out white boy geared up looking like a grunt force tier 1 operator and immediately think of John Fetty Wapman. We've been burned before. As far as his platform goes, like, I mean, he's actively speaking out about this stuff too. Like, I mean, look, Graham Plattner to Prem Tucker on Zateo said there's a genocide that is occurring in Gaza, and at some point in the not so distant future, we are all going to be looking around and realizing that we failed the ultimate moral test of our time. Overview. America's entered a new Gilded Age. We have a government of, by, and for billionaires. We have direct consequence of disastrous court decisions capped by Citizens United that have allowed billionaires to buy elections. As a result, they have built a billionaire economy, one that creates explosive growth for a tiny privileged few, for a handful of billionaires and multinational corporations, and inflation, stagnation, and decline for the rest of us. In 1990, there were 66 billionaires in America. Today, there are over 900. When you look around, do you see a community that is over 10 times wealthier than 1990? So here's the thing. In order to put together a coherent political campaign, you need to talk about what you stand for. You need to talk about who you want to defend. And more importantly, perhaps, you need to talk about who you despise and who you oppose. Targeting billionaires who are unimaginably powerful figures, but their numbers are minuscule, is good. You need to position yourself against villains. Democrats don't do that. They want to suck up to the billionaires, and so they look like they're phony. We must pass a billionaire minimum pass a billionaire minimum tax, establishing a baseline tax that rate the super rich cannot go under. It's policy extremely popular, but too often we have elections between multiple candidates who refuse to support it. I like that. Uphold tribal sovereignty and self-determination. God damn, that's woke as that's cool. But yeah, I will be going and interviewing him and stuff and getting a better making a better assessment in the future. Yeah, so like I've said, I'm excited. I'm excited about our boy here. Okay. I'm excited about our boy Graham Plattner. There are some things that, give me a little bit of pause, obviously. But I'm not going to let that get in the way. Like I said, what matters to me is who you are now and not what you've done in the past. And the reason why I say that is because, like, when you look at a guy who's done multiple tours, there's gonna be a record filled to the brim with blemishes. Okay, not good blemishes either, like some big ones. And overall, my expectations. Trump just announced Chicago is next for the army takeover. Oh, Jesus Christ. His platform looks good, but the platform doesn't necessarily show the entire story. You know what I mean? You got to look at the platform. You got to look at what he's currently saying. You got to look at what he said in the past. And bro, trying to read a chatter while texting your brain is something else. Yeah, no, I know. Overall, he seems like a significantly far better candidate than one we've seen so far from the Democratic Party's new crop of talent. DSA guy. In the past, he had the high school photo that he posted, his high school yearbook photo that he posted, where it literally says like free Kosovo, free Kurdistan, and free Palestine in 1995. So that's like, as I said already, that is the most quirked up white boy. Of course, what gives you pause about him? Multiple tours, including, I believe, potentially a Blackwater, like, or I don't even know if it was Blackwater, but like he did some PMC work. So that immediately worries me a little bit. That worries me for sure. But like, if you think that's like, if you think if you think that that in and of itself is like indicative of him like being a federal agent or whatever, no. I don't think the American government is working on disrupting leftist movements in this country because they've already had tremendous success overall. Why would they fucking actively try to disrupt the left when we're doing it to ourselves anyway? It's too soon to tell. This is why former vets give pause. Look at this dumb fuck. I mean, that's Amy McGrath. Amy McGrath is not comparable to this guy. Amy McGrath was like a laboratory-built, third-way neoliberal Democrat that was the exact worst kind of Democrat. This guy is not a normal Democrat at all. This is like our side. This is left flank, okay? This is a left flank candidate. Very, very different. But of course, when I see combat veteran Marines in the Army, immediately I'm like, Has said his work with Blackwater made him disillusioned with the MIC and wasting taxpayer money on unaccountable contractors. Definitely good to ask him about it, though. No, for sure.